Hello, I'm Alice Erickson. I live in Southeast Michigan in Zone 6. I like to share recipes, organic gardening methods, preserving techniques with my viewers who love to cook and garden. So therefore, they get the most out of the harvest. This is Sally. She is my supervisor. She's always watching me to make sure I have quality insurance and everything goes right. You'll see her a lot in the background. In today's episode, I am going to show you how to take a brine turkey and smoke it the most ultimate awesome way. I am going to be cutting up vegetables to go inside of the bird. I will not be using them for eating because I'm doing a low and slow smoke. So therefore you don't know if the vegetables are going to be safe, but what it does is it makes sure that inside of the cavity the bird will cook a lot better because it has something inside of it more solid, and it flavors. So it's definitely worth doing. You just do a rough chop of an onion. Use your food mover. My eyes are starting to water. Woo, some potent onions. Just throw it in a bowl. That way you can grab the vegetables really easy to put into the bird. I'm going to next do a lemon. Just do nice big chunks. Throw it in your bowl. Garlic. I am doing 6 cloves. Cut the ends like this. Then take your blade, gently tap, tap. That helps remove the skin very easily. I'm leaving them in whole, so I just toss those in. I have my herbs, which is sprig of rosemary. This is all from the harvest. Some branches of thyme and a little bit of sage. Throw that in your bowls, that way you can grab it. Then I'm going to have celery. Cut off the white. Then you're just going to do nice big chunks. Listen to that crunch crunch. That's awesome. I love that satisfying sound. I decided to go with another onion to make sure I got the full cavity, but you just have everything here, mix it. That way it's evenly distributed when it goes in the bird and it's easy to grab. And there you have it. So what I'm going to do is prepare my Italian herb seasoning that is from the Bounty of the Harvest. I'm going to need quite a bit. Here's a nice close-up view. I'm going to put it in my mortar and pestle. That way I reopen flavors. And I have a bowl here that I can just put it in and grab it out of. The reason you have that and you don't want to directly grab out of the jar is if you're working with poultry, you could contaminate your seasoning. You don't want that. It's easier to wash this bowl after, and if you have to discard a little seasoning, it is what it is. It's better to have safety. So since I need a lot, I'm just going to do that again. Use a nice texture side. Just grind it in. It reopens all of the natural oils and stuff that are inside of the seasoning to make sure it has a much more impact of a flavor, so it's worth doing. Use a oil mister and coat the bird. This will help ensure that the seasoning attaches, so you have a binder, and it will help the skin become nice and crispy, so that's important. Rub the oil all over to make sure it's evenly coated. The Italian herb is being rubbed onto the turkey. It'll definitely make wonderful flavor. So you just use the bowl, take your hands and coat it as evenly as you possibly can. So what you want to do is tie the legs so that way the bird stays more intact, and do multiple spots for the probes because different areas of the bird are going to cook at different rates. So you want to make sure you're accurate all the way around. Just take the probe and go deep into the tissue of the breast. That's the main probe that's going to measure everything, but you definitely want ones in the thighs as well. Smoker tube has been set up with pellets, and the smoker is set at 225 to get a good smoke prior to putting in the bird. You're going to want to add water to the pan underneath, so that way you have an even distribution of heat, and then a pan underneath the turkey so you can get all those yummy bits and juices. That way you can make gravy. So the Weber Connect is awesome because you can do 4 different points. That's why we have 4 different probes, and you can see what's going on with the bird, and it'll communicate to your phone, so super convenient. If you enjoyed today's episode, click that like button so therefore the algorithm works in your favor, and by subscribing to the channel you will be notified of new content. In the drop box below I will have my instructions and recipe plus all the products that I've used. Thank you very much for viewing today. Hope to see you soon.